Dear students, so in the part of afternoon, so near evening, so we are continuing with the paper of compensation management near side for you. Now we are to start discussion regarding definition of job analysis. And before starting this definition of job analysis, you know, pandemic situation is prevailing worldwide. But even then I am not frustrated because peoples of Bangladesh do have a very strong fighting spirit. We are that much capable to face all kinds of odds and uneven situations. This pandemic situation is worldwide prevailing. We are not out of it. But due to the mental strength, patience of Bangladesh, inshallah, mostly recovering finest. But a problem is coming winter. So we should be mentally prepared for the coming winter. You students, my suggestion from my side to you, you should take physical exercise regularly and take enough protein, lemon, orange, vitamin, little bit warm water, and keep your mentality fresh and fine. Don't suffer in complexity. Don't think the problem is very dangerous. Rather, you should be mentally prepared for yourself and side by side if needed, try to extend your cooperations for the patients of corona affected peoples. Anyway, but you are a final year student, so you should have to keep your body fit, sound enough, and don't move unnecessary here and there. For this pandemic situation, we are concerned, advised and ordered from the Ministry of Education, National University, and from our Honorable Principal Sir, Professor Sir Jafar Ali, a very nice pioneer of virtual class conducting issues. We are to discuss initially the definition of analysis. Yes, that word analysis indicates so many things. Analysis is concerned and connected with the pinpoint discussion, pinpoint assessment of all parameters, sequences, problems, relevant affairs of a certain issue, so that duties, responsibilities, or relevant functioning can be very much cleared. For a certain position, for a certain job, what sort of skill, efficiency, experience needed, that can be confirmed with the critical evaluation or analysis of a certain job. In this point of view, some prominent authors, they express their viewpoint. Edwin B. Flippo, Job analysis is the process of studying and collecting information relating to the operation and responsibilities of a specific job. Gary Dessler, he says, job analysis is the procedure of determining the duties and skills requirements of a job and the kind of person who should be hired for it. Very fine. As per Robbins, DeSanjo and Robbins says, a job analysis is a systematic exploration of the activities within a job. It is the technical procedure used to define job duties, responsibilities, and accountabilities. As per the above discussion and the definitions, some prominent writers and authors, helicopter is flying, very nice calm atmosphere of evening. Few minutes after, it will become dark and Azan will come. It's just first the messages and information during the time of job analysis are detected or identified. The nature of the job of a certain organization, the structure of nature, manpower requirement as per the structure, interrelationship, different functions and jobs within the organizational framework, necessary prerequisite qualities of the workforce for the jobs as are confirmed and assigned, necessary facilities, infrastructural facilities, necessary cabin, necessary health hygienic arrangement, etc. and etc. Then we need to go for discussing primary considerations in job analysis. Primary considerations when we have to analyze job in detail. The persons, those who will be engaged in analyzing, first to procuring data, materials, analyzing and recording. All these things should be very clear and specific in nature. No fluctuating or floating. Just authentic facts, documents, informations to collect, to procure, to analyze, to assess. In this point, two things must be very clearly understood. Number one, senior management support. The persons, those who are responsible in procuring these data, facts, materials, informations and clarifying these things, they should have a very positive support from the senior level management. If the senior level management is not providing support, then the rest other workers, employees, or the junior level management or executive will not extend their cooperation or support to the persons, those who are in this research job or analytical job. Senior management has to think, has to assess about the cost, time, human resource, influence for the future. Here, sometimes senior level management is not interested for mitigating the expenditure or physical facilities challenges. They are not that much level interested. So it may create a hindrance and obligation. Then, workforce cooperation. Workforce cooperation is very important thing. Those who are working within the organization At the same times, performance, when a team is working, then all the members within the team and side by side the persons working within the organization. Tendency of these sort of peoples to extend cooperation is not positive, then that will be not that much effective. Here, they have to analyze and to justify it. Such type of analysis before done, whether that was very much effective or not, how far effective. If it were effective or negative, the both result they should have to know, have to understand. Then, if in this phase, the group, those who are engaged in analyzing the job, if they are not positively supported or cooperated, rather they may face some radical problems, then that will be too much harmful and that will be not result oriented, rather it will become negative. Then the important thing is job analysis, job specification. Job description, yes, a person holding a certain position or the description or detail of a certain post or position, it should be very clearly expressed. Say the duties and responsibilities of the production manager. Yes, Allahu Akbar. With the ending of this Ajan, Holy Ajan, we will end the discussion. The tune, the melody of Ajan is very fine, very heavenly. You all listen. After a few minutes, we will start our delivery again, and in this moment we just visualize our beautiful campus during Azan hour. Okay. It's Holy Ajan. Allahu Akbar in date. We're now starting to complete our delivery. This is Date City, Dhaka, famous for thousands of mosques here in this city. Yeah, Constantinople and Dhaka, prominent for mosque, city of mosque. And the mosques are very beautiful, very fine, decorative, and with a nice elevation, architectural design and structure, all these things. And the teachings of these holy mosques are also nice for the overall development, mental development, religious development of each and every one. Anyway, I was discussing about the job description, so define it very clearly. Pinpoint explanation of a certain job of a certain position, and the person would be responsible, functioning and performing, doing the assigned duties and responsibilities to that position or that job. By whom, when, what should be the timing, sequence, interrelationship, upward, downward communication, but horizontal, vertical, multivariate things are here concerned and connected with. That should be very clearly defined, the job itself. Here, for things, name of the job is location. Job functioning is responsibility. Equality of duties and responsibility, authorities and responsibility, necessary qualification for pertaining that job, interrelationship of one organization to another, working environment and relevant risks, perils, hazards. Then the next important thing is job specification. This is to mentioning the specific qualities, skill, experience, expertise, knowledge of the person for a certain and a specific job. If someone wants to perform his assigned duties and responsibilities skillfully, in the right way and the right track, the positively, that should be clearly mentioned. If someone assigned for a certain position, then his duties, his qualities, his knowledge, his expertise, his experience, his skills must be confirmed. Very powerful helicopter is flying. It's a night shift duty, maybe. Some components are here mentioned. Name of the job, necessary educational qualification, necessary physical and relevant qualities, physio-mental health, special qualities and relevant qualities, maturity and dependency, interrelationship of within the job or job to job. Now we are to discuss advantages of job specification. First, advantages of job description. Yes. Authorities can positively manage, coordinate, guide the total workforce or the personnel of the organization. If the job description is clearly mentioned and expressed, that would be easier from the side of the management to operate the workforce, and it helps the human resource planning. When job description is clearly expressed, then human resource planning will be easier. Basing upon the nature of the job, varieties functioning within the job, interrelationship within the job, relationship within and outside, then the management can very clearly identify the problem and solve the problem. This may help to develop the logical ground of incentive programs for a certain position or of a certain job. It also helps procuring, recruiting and selection of necessary workforce as needed. So specification of job specification. This we discussed about the earlier, the job description. Now, job specification. It helps positively in selecting workforce. Initially, recruitment, then selection. Right to evaluate and assess each and every job of the organization. Training and development program can be cooperated. Thus, with this job specification, the performance activities doing of all workers, employees, personnel, even lower level, mid-level, executives, management can be evaluated and justified. This way, management can test the qualities of the workers and employees, or even executives, junior level executives, lower level management, mid-level management. Their qualities, their capabilities, their performance can be evaluated, and accordingly necessary suggestions can be provided to them. And then, in terms of transfer, promotion, job specification is very important thing. If someone is for the development of the each and every workers and employees of the organization, this concept should be kept in mind. For the promotion purpose. Yes, then it will be easier from the side of the work management to justify and to understand very clearly the actual quality of a certain personnel and necessary training program which may be launched for him, and the promotion or salary packages which would be offered for certain that one. These are the things actually, and as per the job specification is clarified in the right way. So, job analysis provides the opportunity in each and every organization to clearly understand or to define the certain post position and the necessary personnels for those post positions, necessary upgradation of the workforce and employees of the organizations. Their necessary facilities which may be provided for their development, benefits and the motivational approaches which may be taken by a certain organization. So dear students, as this evening is still not absolutely dark, nice wind, mild wind is blowing. Birds are singing, you just listen. Birds are singing. Huge sound is coming from outside road. The road is wide and fine, beautiful. And yes, almost near 30 minutes we are going. It's a long time delivery. Keep yourself sound, fit. Don't be tension. And carry on your academic schedule and programs. But one thing you need to mind it. Being a student of MBA, I am telling you again and again. Be proficient in English. Side by side, learn Japanese, Chinese languages as second, third language, and have enough knowledge from Google, YouTube, and relevant sources. And try to know also the commercial documentation affairs, the practical things. Because job market is becoming very competitive, tough competition is prevailing there. This is for you. You need to know days coming tough. But if you learn English, fluent in English, if you can't speak Japanese language or Chinese language, sure, you are the prime one for the job market. Okay? Don't get nervous. Good days coming for you. Best of luck. Good luck.